The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. Weak soap game, had a game so. It's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the mind state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus a mule and 8 acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'ma fuck her, then I leave her. It's the old Mac needs, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac needs.
Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep it straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, I fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dropping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tail, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, money grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
CIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. It's all a hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
Call out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler back at you.
What's going on, John Doe in the building, you know?
Let's get it. We got a WAFERZ recap, tourney recap. We got 10 divisions that we're going to be breaking down. Shout out to everyone who's in the chat right now. Shout out to our man Crispy on Twitch representing. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the house. Shout out to Manny T. All right. And just reminding everyone, get over to Twitch. The chat, way more lit over there. It is, same exact concept as YouTube. You know, it's just an app where you're going to watch guys like us. It's all about the streaming. And we got our membership badges over there. We got the custom 420 crew emojis. So hop over to Twitch. It's 420 crew _ Some jackass has 420 crew and they're not even using it. Johnny, what up, Johnny? Said he's in the Ocho. Let's get it. All right, here we go. We're gonna start off here. We're gonna start off with the good old number one.
It's tight. We're gonna find out this week. Some of y'all boys is done.
Yeah.
Some people that's done. I'm definitely done in my league. I'm done in your other league. I think I'm in 31. 31.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm so done in that league. Horribly done.
What up, Ron? He said, been a while. A-Chain or Barkley? I just don't sit A-Chain, man. He just does so good. Like, I think he's earned a starting spot on everybody's roster. Almost doesn't even matter who it's over. And he said, pick 2 for the flex. Olave, JSN, or London.
Olave for sure.
Yeah, I'll sit London.
Man, Falcons offense is just so tricky, bro. I just don't even know what to expect anymore.
Right?
I really don't.
And Johnny, we're gonna go 1 through 10. So hang out with us for a little bit. But he said had an emotional roller coaster of a game this time around. All right, can't wait to go see it. We're starting off at the number 1 here, and Dakota Rain, or the Dakota Cheetah, catches a L. Not making too much of a difference. He's 11-2. We'll see how he's shaping out. But Money Man staying alive at 7-6 there. So let's see how they're shaping out over there.
That hurts, man. You know, when you running the whole show the whole time, and you get that loss or that 2 losses, it hurts like almost like as if, you know, it was putting you out almost, like, you know.
We'll see. And look at Tino. Tino, what do you think? What do you think? Is that loss making you trip at all or what? Oh, man. And now, so something new that we got on Twitch, people can actually hit the drops on the soundboard. And this is his drop for Mr. Dakota. Mr. Dakota. Please stand.
Hold on, what song is that?
Val Venus. The Val Venus entrance song.
It sounded like an intro. Yeah, I thought I heard that before.
WWF way back in the day. He was the guy. Hello, ladies. Oh man, he was his
like
occupation was the porn
back, dog. It's like SmackDown and shit.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Dennis catching a dub. So over Ghost Monkey. The drunken unicorns 6 and 7. After Mama Bear whoops him up. 5-point victory. Crazy. The G Handle Ballers catching a dub over Candlestick. They're 8 and 5 now. Mike Mann catching a dub over Team Drew. Let's see if either of those guys are in the playoff hunt here. So we got the Dakota Cheetahs. They got that number 1 spot locked down. They got a 2-game separation over Dennis. So either way, they got Tino. Salute.
Tino's Gucci. He ain't tripping.
Yep. Number 1 seed for the playoffs for this division.
Just for bragging rights, though. It's always like, oh, man.
I mean, that's how you want to finish. You can't finish any better than that, for the regular season. So
that's a fact.
You have higher points. Maybe you could always go undefeated, but
it looks like in this league only from 8 and up has a chance of sliding in.
Yeah, seeing so top 4 teams have already punched their ticket. They're already in. So Dennis, he does not have the number 2 spot fully locked down. If he loses and the G Handle Ballers win, the G Handle Ballers is going to get that bye, and Dennis is going to hop down to the 3rd seed potentially. We got Duval County also at 8 and 5 there, so they've already punched the ticket. And yeah,
Duval County is fucking lucky as shit. Not lucky, but look at that. Look at that score. Like, look at the difference. You know what I mean? Between everybody that's in the run-ins.
Yep.
Crazy.
He had looks like he had the least points against out of every. Well, actually, Tino had the least points against out of everybody. But when you have the most points in the league, like no matter what, he would maybe has an extra loss or 2, but he earned it.
Yeah.
We got, you said, just like you said, 5 through 8. And let's see how it's crazy. So if Mr. Marty wins and either of those 2 lose in front of him, I mean, he's going to be hopping into one of those spots because of the points. 16-42 right now. Everybody else is hella close. So like LJ Mafia, Mama Bear, Marty, or Mr. Hardy, and
Super
Marco,
close.
The Drunken Unicorns, like, none of them can lose. If you lose, you're automatically eliminated. And even if Mr. Hardy and the Drunken Unicorns win, they need a little help from the LJ Mafia and Mama Bear. Because if LJ Mafia and Mama Bear win, no matter what, they are in. Tino, yep, YouTube does exist when we're doing things like the WAFERZ. We're not really going to be playing music or anything. So, yeah, we'll just keep it up. We're right now on the WAFERZ YouTube channel, the 420 Crew YouTube channel, the Funk YouTube channel, and then we're on Facebook and Twitch. But Twitch is just the most live, is what it is. What up, Devo?
Devo.
And hell yeah, man. Tino said you hear about the Shohei Dodger deal. What's LA thinking about that? I know you.
I haven't heard about it, bro. I've been out the loop. Did that just happen in the last 24, 48 hours or something?
Like today, $700 million fully guaranteed deal for the dude who the Asian cat who pitches and hits.
Man, I didn't get no dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I didn't get nothing. I didn't get no updates or nothing, so I didn't know nothing about it. But I'm gonna look into it. That's crazy.
I'm not in the loop on baseball other than social media, and there was a shitload of people who, it's really 700 million. It's like this picture of him standing on a wad of cash or whatever, and everybody's like response is just overrated. But I don't know. You're literally getting, as long as he stays healthy, you're getting a player that's never existed before, someone who can hit and pitch like top tier on both sides. Like,
I'll tell you what I do know about the Dodgers organization as far as when they making moves and when they paying the money. They haven't had any busts in that sense. Like really, like lately, right. Like where they spent a gang of money and this guy just didn't live up to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like Mookie Betts, they paid him a gang of money, and like look what he did.
Yeah, Johnny said, it's silly money. It's crazy. And nice. Johnny said, I'm watching YouTube on my TV, but using my Twitch computer to chat. I like it. And Tino's showing it right there. Twitch can't do, or YouTube can't do the what's it called? The little animated emojis.
Oh, that's hard. I see that.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't see him actually. You can see it on Twitch, but like one of them is Smokey after he's
I can see it. It's Smokey. Then there's your boy from Breakfast Club look like or something, right?
Yep, Brian when he was when they're smoking, and so he's doing it. He's like biting he's blowing out the smoke, and he's trying to like bite it back.
Then you got Red and Meth.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Hell yeah. And Tino said, "Oh man, Hush, you jinxed with the health." He's already jinxed with the health. He missed fucking half of the 2023 season because he got hurt. Oh man. And you know what? Let's before we switch over to the number 2, let's see the matchups here. And it's crazy because LJ Mafia, he like one loss could have put him out, and like in week 13 stood the test of time, beat old Tino over there. Oh, no way. Look at this. Mr. Hardy versus LJ Mafia. I mean, you lose. If he loses, like if Mr. Hardy wins this game, now all he has to do is win and he's in this specific situation because he has more total points than LJ Mafia. So if he wins, he's in. Same thing with Money Man. I feel if he wins, he's going to be in. So no matter what, this is literally a playoff matchup already.
Oh yeah, win or go home.
Yep.
For both players, right?
Yeah, and more specifically is because LJ Mafia is playing Mr. Hardy. That's why is like, you know, if he would have lost not playing him, then it's still up to Mr. Hardy to win. But now Mr. Hardy beats him. I mean, he's in.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, Mama Bear, if she beats Ghost Monkey here, she's gonna punch her ticket. Marco, so Marco needs to beat Dennis, and he needs Mama Bear to lose, and then he could potentially be in. Well, it's gonna come down to the points with them, so we'll see what happened. We will see what happens, but that's very interesting that we got a playoff battle like right out the gates. So yeah, it is going to be.
Was Mama Bear up higher in the rankings on that in that
She's
in that
6.
league? No,
she's 6 right now,
but she was up higher though, right? She's been coming down. I feel like she was up there.
She was, and I think kind of leveled out a little bit. She took a couple L's.
Yeah,
Marty in the house. What up, bro? Yeah, so yeah, and Mama Bear and Dennis, they're a couple, and Mama Bear needs Dennis to win. Either way, Dennis is in, and if Dennis wins, he's locking down the bye spot. All right, there we go. There's Division 1. Let's jump over to Division 2 and smoke more weed.
What you smoking on, man?
What do I have right now? I got, what the hell was this called? Was it the Street Guru? Yeah, the Street Guru from Jasper out here at the Wallflower. It's one of the bigger dispensaries here. It just happens to be one of the closer ones to my house.
See, did we go to that one? No.
So that one's one like, man, it's out of the way for sure. Like it's nowhere near the strip. It's like maybe 10 minutes off of the 15 freeway. Cause I'm like 20 minutes off the 15 freeway and it's like halfway. So it's not even the first, like dispensary, like when you get off of that,
okay.
Blue Diamond's the main, shit. One day it might be it's like a highway, because it's like one of the ones where it's like 4 or 5 lanes on each side, and there's no highways that go where that's at right now, but there are no freeways. I
wonder how hard it is to get that going out there. We need to talk about that.
The flower?
Just getting, just putting up a dispensary there. There's not many, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and that's what I've been. Because
how many dispensaries are there? Maybe 15?
There's a bunch. There's 20? Definitely more than that. But here's the thing: all of them suck. Like they really do. Like there's no kind of like in like all of them have the exact same vibe. I know you know that feel of like the dispensaries that are just, you know, like it doesn't matter if you played just cool music or whatever, you know, it's shelves, it's TVs, you know, with the menus, and like it's all cookie cutter. It's hella cookie cutter. There's no personality like at all. Like the bud tenders, none of them know what the fuck they're doing. You know, like they literally ask you, what do you want? And if you don't want it, and if you don't know what you want, they might not even be able to help you. You know, like, I mean, I like you even like when we did that little smoke sesh or whatever, and you pretty much like let the bud tender, you know, guide you. I mean, Planet 13 was one that I was kind of frequenting on like a normal basis. I was like, damn, like these are all the ones that they like recommended. And like, who knows? Did they really recommend it because they're trying to, you know, for what is that shit? First in, first out or whatever, you know, the grocery store type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all that comes into play.
For sure. That's definitely what's going on. I mean, they're trying to push shit that's been sitting on the shelf. You know what I mean? Especially if there's no sales incentives and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like even like so the redwood that I like that I fuck with, you know, and like I was just asking just to kind of see, and they're like, oh no, like redwood, like they totally fell off, you know, and I think it's because like they have their redwood brand, but then they have like Tyson 2.0, different cookie shit, and all these other, you know, different types of things. But it's like their redwood, I don't know. It's like they won't hate on Tyson 2.0, but they'll hate on like the redwood brand, even though it's like literally the exact same growers.
Right.
You know, and like they were hating on redwood when I was, their shit was like 30, like one was 30%, one was 29%, and all the fucking, you know, all the terp profiles were like, you know, good for what they were showing. I was like, man.
Right.
And then, you know, they just switched me over to whatever, you know, whatever is their preferred brand.
Yeah, it's hit and miss, man. This really is.
But no, I've been throwing the fishing line out there, man, because like, I mean, I wouldn't be in a position to be like, you know, financially the owner of these type of things, but man, like I could manage the shit out of a dispensary and you know, really turn it into one of the most popping joints, because Planet 13's not it. Like it's cool and everything, but man, like
it's too much going. It's too much, man. I like that's too much. That's literally for the person that's never probably going to be back in Vegas ever again.
Yeah.
They're just coming out there like to hang out and go to a dispensary. First time being in a dispensary, like
yeah. And even then, Planet 13 is so like cookie cutter for like their budget.
Yeah.
Like, man, with like the budget and how much people, I mean, I know they spend a shitload on marketing. That's what's crazy is you spend like, I don't know, $1 billion on marketing, but then you spend like 5 million on like the place itself.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I know that, and that's a huge exaggeration, but that's what it feels like, is like they're spending pennies on like the experience that people get when they come there. It's just a bigger version of all these cookie cutter ass dispensaries. It really is. Yeah. All right. Well, fuck those dispensaries and
make some peach.
Give us some money though. Give us some money. And
what's the people smoking? What y'all smoking out there today?
Yeah, throw it in the chat, guys. Throw it in the chat. Crispy says smoking on the Metazine.
The Metazine.
Johnny said mix some peach. What is that? Maraschinos with some jealousy. Okay, man.
Jealousy, some heat.
Yeah, it's seems like it's been all over the place this year. See it crossed with like everything.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Division number 2. And let's see, week 13. We got our girl Nunu catching a dub over LL Cool Ray. Nunu's 8-5.
Sitting up nice.
E-Man catching a dub over Brock Nate. Brock Nate was like Tino, where he only had 1 loss on the season until now.
And that was a close one. By a kick.
3 points. Peacock staying alive over here, catching a dub over our man Hollywood Cole. Doobie Boobies and Booty caught a dub over the Blunts FC. Carlos. Texas Pope catching a dub over the 3rd Street Trapper. and Sigstone catching a dub over who is that? Cook Lamb and Bijanaise. JJ in the house. What's up? We're gonna get that drop. We're gonna get that drop. And so let's see how the playoffs. Okay, so Brock Nate, just like Tino, he's already sewed up that number 1 spot. No matter what, this week, there's nothing can make a difference on him not being the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed, though, we got 3 people fighting for it as of now. E-Man, New, and Doobie, Boobies, and Booty all are 8-5. E-Man, he's got the most points. I mean, it seems like if E-Man gets a dub, I find it hard to believe that either one of these guys are gonna New or Doobie, Boobies, and Booty. I don't think that they would be able to catch him. They have to score an insane amount, like more. New would have to score 80 more points, than E-Man. Like it's possible, but E-Man
to get the 2nd spot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's probably not happening. So if E-Man wins, he's more than likely locking down that number 2. Thing that's crazy here is Schmokey McPot, our man Peacock, and Sigstone, both 7-6 here. And Peacock's got some nice points. I mean, he's got more points than New and Doobie, Boobies, and Booty. So if either of them lose and Peacock wins, Peacock can jump up to as high as the 3 spot if both of them lose. But actually, you know what? I think Peacock is safe just with the amount of points that he has, because he's got almost 1,700 points. So if he loses, the 6 and 7 guys, they would have to score more than 150 points more than him. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say win or lose, Peacock is going to be the 5 or 6 seed for sure, just because of points. He's in a nice position. Sigstone, not so much though necessarily. So if
Austin, all the way from 8, they got a chance too, no?
Yeah, and Blunts and Austin, if Sigstone loses and they win, now they do have to outscore him by like 40 something points as well. So they're gonna have to have a good game if they're gonna leapfrog him.
Yeah, I see that.
So either way, they gotta win and they gotta hope that Sigstone loses, because either way, they're not catching Peacock. But we still got 8 teams still fighting for it. It's really those last 3 spots. And hey, Bogey in the house right before we jump into number 3. There we go.
There he is.
What's happening, twin?
What's happening with it, bro?
Man, I couldn't call it. You know what I mean?
Happy Saturday, man.
Man, happy Saturday, my good brother. Happy Saturday to everybody in the chat, man. Let's go.
Yeah. So let's see what matchups are going to make a difference here. No way. So Sigstone is playing Austin. So if Austin wins and outscores Sigstone by 40 something, that's the way that he can get in. Peacock is facing Doobie, Boobies, and Booty. And if Peacock wins, he's going to leapfrog at least that person.
Nice.
And then New, she's going up against Brock Nate, who's the best team right now on paper. And so if New loses and Peacock wins, Peacock's going to jump all the way up to number 3.
Hell yeah.
So we got a lot of possibilities here. Yeah, for sure. A lot of action. Crispy said you're late, son.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I was having dinner with my kids, Dad. Stuff you wouldn't know about, Dad.
Oh man, Tino said
Daddy wasn't there.
Tino, he said we need the I beer command. Now, we might have people getting hella drunk though if we get that one. I don't know if we're smoking more weed just because we have a counter behind it now. Now on Twitch I can type in like the exclamation point dab, and it counts how many dabs we have done.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got to get a bogey joint count.
That's hard.
well, we don't have a bogey joint count, but we have you can do I joint, and then we got there we go.
There you go.
It counts how many times you hit the joint.
Nah, just every time I
how
roll.
many joints smoked total?
Because
joints?
he's a dabbing motherfucker, and I'm smoking the joints motherfucker, right? You know what I mean? I go through like 3 or 4 joints maybe a sitting. You know what I mean? If that. Sometimes more.
For sure.
All right, let's jump over into division number 3.
Get a beer count going.
This is funny. The Bogey saw the message and he had to go make some moves over there. And I think that's how it worked the last couple.
Yeah, because you know what? I fucked up again, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to stream Kenny Pickett on a Josh Allen goddamn bye week. But in that one, I'm already eliminated. So I was like, fuck it. It happened.
Ooh, I like that. Johnny said Twitch is 3 seconds faster than YouTube. Okay, so you get the info a couple seconds faster.
Yeah, I made sure we had a detailed report of the response time from a comment to, you know what I mean? It's for our R&D department. Shout out to him.
All right, let's see. Division 3 here. One Nation, jumps up to 7-6 after beating 7-10 Zach. Rose's dad 160, so that is one of the higher scores on the week. Not good enough to be the highest spot, but very, very good. Oh, fucking Jamie. What up, Jamie? He said the champ is here. Jamie scored
already.
Jamie had a high score this week. It was not good enough to be the top score though, but he might be the second highest score on the week. Very, very close. And we're on Division 3 right now, Jamie. So you're coming next. We got Rose's dad. See, it took a real dad to beat Crispy. Crispy caught an L to Rose's dad.
Watch Crispy's really Rose's dad though.
He's getting back at Crispy. Oh man, Crispy is 7-6 after that loss. So we're gonna see where he's at in the playoff mix in a sec. Song, I don't know if 5-8 is enough to be alive right now, but with that win, he is 5-8 over Phil. The FF Sportsman catches a dub over Stevie B. Both teams 9-4. Silky Johnson catching a dub over the Bayou. Silky's 10-3. Oh man, and look at Bogey catching a dub over the Pet Monsters. This was one of those ones that I know he had to do to stay alive.
Yeah.
Let's see how it's all shaping out now. Okay.
Oh, this is a tight one.
Number 1 seed is not sewed up in this one. Silky Johnson's going to have to win to keep that spot because the FF Sportsman has more points than Silky Johnson has. But Silky's got him by
he's trying to player hate on him.
And Bogey's going up against Silky Johnson, and Bogey's going to stay in. The FF
I'm player hating. I'm man, right now.
Is Bogey going to be a bigger player hater of the year than Silky Johnson?
God damn it.
So Silky, either way, Silky is in, and he is more than likely going to have the number 1 or 2 seed, win or loss, because it looks like he's got about 70 something, about 75-ish more points than Stevie B. So it would take a crazy game by Stevie B to overtake Silky. And then you got Rose's dad. So either way, those top 3 teams, those are the top 3 because there's a 2 game separation between Stevie B and Rose's dad, One Nation, and Crispy, all 7-6 right there. Rose's dad, because of the points, he's already locked in. He's got 1,700 points. Everybody else who's in the 7-6, 6-7 mix is in the 1,500s, except Crispy, who's in the 1,400s. One Nation is the 5 seed right now, 1,541 on the points. Crispy's the 6 seed, 1,449 on the points. Bogey and the Pet Monsters are both 6-7. Bogey's got 1,538 on the points. Pet Monsters has got 1,511. So Bogey almost has more than one nation. So Bogey almost has more than both teams.
Did I have anybody go already? At Najee, huh?
Najee and the Muth.
Ah, whack.
Yeah, right now you're projected to lose by 14 points. He hasn't had anybody go, though. So still anybody's ball game. And let's see. Crispy going up against One Nation. Wow. One of them are going to lose. That's the 5 and 6 seeds right there. So no matter what, if Bogey wins, I mean, as long as you don't put up a stinker in the points department, a win from Bogey, and he might slide right in there.
I got him right where I want him.
Let's see who the Pet Monsters is going up against. Pet Monsters going up against the Bayou. A win does not guarantee Pet Monsters in. If he wins and Bogey doesn't win and Crispy loses, Pet Monsters will jump in there. So, I mean, there's scenarios here.
Eight up.
Everyone's got to win. Everyone's got to win.
There's a scenario where the right people lose, even if I do, but I get points. I might get in there, right?
No.
Okay.
Because you're one game behind the 5 and 6 seed. So no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm sitting in 7 right now. Okay.
Yeah, you can't overtake them. So yeah. Either way, you got to win. And I mean, shit. Crispy's going up against One Nation. If Crispy loses, like by points. Unless if you and Pet Monsters lose, like that's the only way that Crispy can be in if he loses, and if both of you guys lose, because both of you guys got him on points. So Crispy, you better win. And he said, "Give me the funk."
Bring up the funk.
I get it with the get down.
Let's get it. Let's jump over to Division 4.
That was the average white band, correct?
I cannot remember. I think so. Right?
Because if you know what's crazy about them, they're straight some fucking boys from the UK, bruh.
Yeah.
They just fancied the funk music. and they right?
And they did that shit. And they did that shit very well.
Right?
Hell yeah. All right.
Culture vultures.
Division 4 here. Derek catching a dub over Crispy. Derek's 8 and 5, Crispy 7 and 6. The Dab Demon 180. Not
your little bro.
Not the highest score. Not the highest score for the week. Crazy. And because Dab Demon wasn't even the highest in this division. So Dab Demon
like Jamie.
Yep, we're almost there. Zoo Crew catches a dub, a very, very slight dub, and he stays at 11 and 2. And there goes Jamie, 185. So he's either second or third, but that score was not good enough to bring home the bacon.
Good God damn it, man. Oh, there's some DK motherfuckers, huh?
Good try, Jamie. You almost got there. He balling out.
I'm telling you, man, you guys already know who I was going up against last week. Like, man, I'm sure that it was me who was going up against that top scoring team.
Oh, yeah, he had all of them, huh?
Yeah, Dak, CD, and DK just start on Thursday. Let's see. Superfan staying alive, catching a dub over Phil, and Big Rags catching a dub over the Goonies. Thanks for taking over, Bonafide. He tried. So this one, the number 1 and 2 seeds are pretty much locked up. Zoo Crew, with that dub this week, looks like he's going to lock up the number 1 seed unless Dab Demons outscores him pretty much like he did this week. He outscored him by I think 80 points. He would need an 80-point over performance to be able to jump over him. But either way, those guys are number 1 and 2 because Jamie, Big Rags, Derek, and Phil, it's crazy, man. You got to be in 8 and 5 to be even in the playoff hunt right now. I mean, 7 and 6 is still in there, but barely. So Jamie, he's got the most points in the league, but he's 8 and 5. He's had a tough schedule in some games. Big Rag, he's got 1586. I think he's he might be locked in compared to everybody else here. Jamie's already locked in. He's got 1787. No one's catching him, no matter what. He's locked in. Derek 1482, 8-5 though, and then Phil 1416, 8-5. So the super fans, he's 7-6, 1590. He's got more points than all of the 8-5s other than Jamie. And then Crispy with his 1469 points.
69, dude.
He's got more than Phil, almost more than Derek. So either way, these
Derek.
You win, you are in. And Crispy and
a win to get you in, shout it.
And then Crispy and the super fans, they need some luck, some help to get in. Derek's going up against Booze Life. So he's got Booze Life as one of the lower teams there. Ooh, Crispy's going up against Dab Demon. Who'd Crispy already have go? Crispy already had Najee go and Hunter Henry go. So he's off to a decent start, but Crispy's got to win to at least have a chance to get in. We got the 805 Chiefs and Osmosis Kidda. They're just, they're just playing for fun. Zoo Crew going up against Jamie Antonio Gibbons. That's what's crazy is like, even though Jamie has the most points in the league, if he catches a L, I think he's going to be in it no matter what because of his points. But if he catches a L, he still could get leapfrogged by a couple guys here. Pause. And Big Rat.
He might get dropped down to 6 on.
He could if all the other 8-5 teams win. And Big
no,
Rat,
look at them points. No,
yeah, he's in no matter what. Like nobody could catch him to take his spot, but he could drop. He could drop to number 6, like you said, or anywhere in between, depending on what everybody else does. And Big Rags is going up against the Super Fans. Super Fans needs to win to stay in. And if he takes out Big Rags, man, if the Super Fans beats Big Rags, Super Fans is in. Doesn't necessarily mean that Big Rags is out, but he would for sure be in because he would be leapfrogging Big Rags if nobody else.
Big gang.
So there's another one there where you win and you are in for sure for no matter what team out of there wins. And Big Rags, even if he loses, he still could get in. But we got multiple matches that make a difference.
It's getting crazy over there.
Hell yeah. All right, let's jump over to Division 5.
Jump.
The Mac Daddy make, yeah.
It's the Miggity Mac Daddy.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's jump over. Here's number 5.
You remember that joint they did tonight when they got like grown and shit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, that shit was the slap. Throw that shit on. Oh, we're on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, we're not gonna do
that shit on in the background.
So let's see. So I caught a dub over here over our man Taco. I jumped to 9-4. Taco's at 7-6, and here we have it, Mr. Negative. He's always so negative. 197 points.
Damn.
That's the high score, no?
Yep, that's the high score of the tourney. So CJ Stroud, Tony Pollard, Alvin Kamara, Nico, Mike Evans, Sam Laporta, Taysom Hill, and Cooper Kupp.
Yikes.
All of his other guys are on bye. Had Diggs on bye. Put Goff on the bench there for Stroud. Top score, he's 8-5 right now. So Mr. Negative, reach out with your info, and we'll get that care package sent your way.
Yeah.
Yo, is that? Hold on. We had two times broke 200. No, or one time.
One time.
Let me go double check. Yeah, only one time. That's it.
I think that's the second highest score that we've seen since then, though. No.
So last week we saw a score of 197.37. So it's literally 0.2 higher. But let's see. There's only been 1, 2, 3, 4. We've only had 4 times where top scorer was 190 or higher.
So Mr. Negative did something real positive this time.
Yeah,
He's probably still upset. He's like, look, I never get 200. He's just,
and that's what's crazy.
so negative.
Some of the best teams are coming out of this division because Drizzy Drake, I mean, 158 this week. He's 10-3, but he was the one who cracked
that got 200
that week. Yeah. And oh man, your mom's favorite coach. Just playing spoiler alert. He beat me last week. He's got 3 wins now.
This is what he was waiting for.
He was like 0-9, 0-10, like some crazy shit like that. Now cracking off 3 wins in a row, winning by 1.6 points.
8.8. I love it.
7.2. And yeah, that might be the nail in the coffin for Bates.
I remember that reminds me of how the Dolphins were for hell long.
Hey, there we go.
And then Johnny like fire off like 6 wins straight to end the year.
There we go. Let him know, Johnny. He said the care package was dope. He said the shirt fits, the syrup fucked me up, and he said my cat's obsessed with the box. There we go. Win-win all around.
Even the box.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Team Gary taking out Team Gray. Gary's 10-3, and Magoobs. Let's see if this keeps him alive. He caught a dub over Team Jose, but he
said, and the chocolate fucked me up. Or the syrup.
The syrup.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait till I get mine. Fuck yeah.
So we got Drizzy Drake and Gary B. They are number 1 and 2. I think okay, so neither of these are locked up because if Drizzy Drake loses and Gary B wins, I mean they're going to be a changing of the guards there. If Gary B loses and I win, because I'm number 3 right now at 9-4, I could get into the number 2 seed there. Mr. Negative, 1,700 points. Like if I lose and he wins, he's leapfrogging. Taco, 7-6. Team Jose, 7-6. Both teams over 1,600 points scored. The 6 and 7 teams, man, they might not stand a chance. Bakes, he would need to score a lot to leapfrog Taco or Team Jose. Same thing with Magoobs. Like they'd need to score like 200 plus more points than those guys. So they're pretty much done data. The football diva is not though. She could leapfrog Team Jose if she scores, what's that, like 30? Like 30-ish more points than him. She could still get in with a loss from Jose and a win from her. Taco, I think he's in there. Yeah, so, I mean, the top 4 teams are for sure locked in. Taco, because of points, is probably locked in. And let's see who faces who. So I'm facing Team Bakes. I need to win to at least have a shot at the number 2. Football Diva, she's going up against Team Moni. Team Moni hasn't been the best, but he's got Zeke, who already went. So he's off to a little bit of a lead. She better fix the lineup because she's got Pacheco in there. Mr. Negative going up against Drizzy Drake. All right, at least Drizzy Drake is going up against a good team. I need him. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't make a difference if he loses or not. I need Gary B to lose. Taco's going up against your mom's favorite coach. Team Jose going up against Team Gray.
And you in there already.
Yeah. I'm in there, but if Gary B loses and I win, I could leapfrog him and jump into the bye. So
true.
Always the plus, getting that week off. I need that free week. Need it.
Need that week of rest.
Yeah. This was the team that I took over, I think, in week 3, where the guy he had and shit. I mean, Austin Eckler's on this team. It has not been too good.
If I met Austin Eckler right now, I'd punch him in his nose.
That sucked.
So I think he just came back as a decoy. I think he was still kind of hurt. Like, you feel me? I think he's still tweaked or something.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
And maybe I didn't have Eckler over here. I don't know what the hell.
I'll punch him right in his nose. Hey, listen, he might whoop me up, but at least I got him right in his nose. His eyes gonna start watering and shit. You know what I mean? I'm serious. That's why you gotta get it right in the nose first.
Here we go. Let's jump over to Division 6. All right. Yeah, here is where I got screwed. I played against Lord Sierra, who had Dak, Chuba, CD, DK. Man. Quentin Johnston even had a good game for like his standards. Yeah.
Did he really?
I mean, he had like 11 points. That's like more than he maybe scored all year, right?
Might be the highest fucking. You ain't lying.
Yeah, so I caught a bad beat right there. Had to play the highest scoring team in the division, of course. And man, Team Marshall though catching a dub over Sticky Picky. Herm Shock beat Big Rag. Pet staying alive, catching a dub over the Twill Bird Gang. Yeah, I needed all top teams to lose to like somehow keep me in it. So maybe this is working somehow. Devo caught a dub. Let's see, over 7-10 Zach. Silky Johnson caught the L to Team Lexi Ray. And see, you guys want to see some bullshit? This is some bullshit. I have the most points scored in the league, and I'm in 9th place at 6-7. Bullshit. Not even fair, man. Just what a shit schedule. So Hermshock 9-4. Man,
you gonna make it? You gonna make it?
Am I gonna make it? Fuck! I need a lot of I need 3 teams to lose for me to get in it, and me win. And so yeah, Team Hermshock 9-4. Not locked in because we got 4, 8, and 5 teams right there. So either way, like, man, if you got really catching a dub and having some points, that's the only way that you're going to guarantee yourself the bye weeks over here. A lot of teams fighting for it. Devo 7-6, Lord Sierra 7-6, and that's who beat me this week. Fuck. See, that sucks. If I'm if I'm 7-6 versus 6-7, I'm in 6th place right now. So it was like that was like a put up or shut up game for them. They put up. They got the most points against, so I can't even complain. Yeah, and then Hess caught a dub as well. Like a couple guys lost who I needed to win.
So really? You good if you get a dub. If you get a W, you good, right?
No, I need all 3 of those guys to lose as well, and I don't play either one of them. Like that's what sucks. If I played one of them, that would make a little bit of a difference. Ooh, Team Marshall. If Team Marshall beats Lord Sierra,
hit the drop.
Yeah, Zeke go. Come on, Marshall. Bogey has been champion in your name.
Come on, Marshall.
All season.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm Marshall. No one even knows it.
I'm Marshall.
It's me.
So what's crazy is I got to play a top team. I'm playing Sticky Picky. I had Najee go and I had Deontay Johnson go. I mean, man, the team we caught some rough injuries over here, and so I got to beat Sticky Picky. I need Hess to lose somehow. He's playing Hermshock. I need Devo to lose. He's playing Silky Johnson, 3-10. Right. And then I need where's Lord Sierra? And I need Lord Sierra to lose to Marshall. So I don't know. Like I need so much luck to make it in with the team that scored the most points. This is some bullshit.
Damn, bro.
Hit that Marshall drop one more time for good measure.
Come on, Marshall. And I got to beat Sticky Picky, who's the number 3 seed right now as well. So
he's not different too, huh? He's like bugging. He's cruising.
It's gonna be tough. All right, let's jump over to Division 7. Here we go. And Marty said, "Does Hustler have a Discord?" Yeah, we do. I mean, nobody's like active in it. It doesn't seem like, but all the 420 crew members had it at one point. I'll throw the link in all the chats right now, so you guys could jump in if you're not there.
Yeah, rest in peace to our man Stu. He was kind of the one that was like spearheading that a couple years ago.
Let's see.
Yo, just to be clear, because I don't remember, like, what week does it go to? So it goes to 14. 14 is
14
is start,
regular
right?
season, yeah.
So yeah, so 15 is the wild card weekend for the playoffs. 16 is the semis, and then 17 is the championship week. So this is the very last week of the regular season.
So then how do we do the championship for the Holy? That's the next game after that.
So if you make the championship, you're in like the championship for the tournament. Because that's what it's coming down to is
so the score that you put up in your championship, that if you get to in your league, it'll be put up against everybody else's score in the other champions is what we'll have.
Exactly.
We will have an ultimate champion.
Yeah. So there's going to be 10 different champions in this league, the champion of each division.
Exactly.
That still matters. But if you score the highest out of everybody, that week, that's the grand champion. Because that means they scored that means they're the division champ. And then
so it's the highest score of that last week.
Yeah.
Who ends up winning the whole thing?
Yeah.
Out of all the competitors that are in the chip.
Ooh, y'all boys better get y'all weight up out there.
120 teams started, and the championship week is going to be 20 teams that are all going to war for the individual divisions and then going to war for the overall grand champion.
Y'all boys better get y'all together.
Yep. Here we go. Peacock playing spoiler over here. I don't know if 5 and 8 is going to be good enough to get him in. We'll see. Beating AF Dizzy. Jacques Cartier catching a dub over K-Dub. Both teams might be out of the playoff run. Stevie B catching a dub by 0.43 points. Not even less than a half a point margin of victory over Crispy. Crazy.
Damn.
Dennis catching a dub over B-Dog. D-Dog catching a dub over Derek. And the super fans catching a dub over Team Pissed Off.
He's really pissed.
I wish I could go back in time and get in this league, bro.
This is a fun one to miss out on because a lot of people are invested in this.
I didn't think I was allowed, man. Shit, I didn't know I could even get in one. And I was like, hold on, there's no way to rig it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't have been exempt from it. That's funny, too, because I was thinking this whole time that he was in this joint. And now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, we never was like, oh, Doe, you're almost out of it, or Doe's in it. Like, I was like, that's no. We never said a Doe team. He's not in this joint.
And that's what, like that. I mean, that's what I was even telling, BS, is that, why not like playing it? Like, I was like, you think you're that good that you're just going to mop up 120 teams and be like the grand champion? Like, I was like, it ain't easy.
I think for the sake of it, because it was like whoever was the highest scoring would get a box giveaway type of shit. So maybe that's why, you know what I mean?
Shit, sure. I mean, if one of you guys won, I'm sure you'd be like, next highest score gets it, or like whatever, like
I just gave it to somebody, just picked a random person or whatever.
Yeah. See, so I mean, but I know that probably was the thought, like, oh, if he wins somehow, he rigged it all. But
look, I know now. This just better for next year.
Next year is going to be bigger and better.
I'm coming to get that jacket next year.
Yeah.
Here we go. So Dennis and D-Dog, they got the number 1 and 2 seeds locked up. But if Dennis loses and D-Dog wins, he could leapfrog, depending on the points. And then there's 3, 7, and 6 teams here. Stevie B, Derek, and AF Dizzy. Crazy. So this is like the exact opposite of last one because Crispy at 6 and 7 is in the running still for that 6th spot. He's in the 6th seed right now. And then 2 other 6 and 7 teams are right there. And then everyone else is 5 and 8. Like Team Pissed Off, he's done because of the points. But like literally, this is anybody's game for that last final spot.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Let's see who's playing who, though, because that's what it's going to come down to, right? So Jacques Cartier going up against AF Dizzy. If AF Dizzy loses, that makes things get very interesting because he's one of these 7-6 teams. So if any of the 7-6 teams lose, they're just putting themselves in a position to where
Jacques Cartier,
where I don't think any of them are gonna. Let me see if they're. Yeah, because I think those guys are they officially locked in. Actually, I don't think so.
Hey, what was Jacques Cousteau? Was he a fucking like explorer or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay. At first, I was like, that sounds like someone I know. I was like, oh no, that's a historic figure.
Let's see. Peacock. He's going up against a 5-8 team. Pretty much, I mean, those 5-8 teams just need to win and score high to have a chance to get in. Stevie B going up against D-Dog. I mean, that's a 7-6 team versus a 6-7 team. Crispy, gonna be a tall task for him going up against Dennis, who's the top team right now. But he is projected to win after Deontay Johnson having a better than average Deontay Johnson game.
A not sucky game.
Yeah,
it's getting real now though. You know, with everybody playing each other in the divisions and it's tightening up. So
yep. Derek going up against Team Pissed Off. Derek needs to win to stamp his ticket.
To piss him off. Really piss him off.
Hell yeah. D-Dog going up against the Super Fans, one of the 5-8 teams. It's crazy how there's only one team that's not officially in it right now, and that's just because of the amount of points that they scored. And all 11 teams are still fighting for it as of this week.
Let's go.
Let's
Going
go.
to war. Gotta win. Gotta win. All right, let's jump over to Division 8. Okay.
Just go right to mine. Just do it already.
Uh-oh. Bogey have a bad game. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm out of it now.
Oh, man. Crispy had to put you out of your misery. He always shows up at the wrong time, doesn't he?
Yeah, on my birthday week. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, man. What a
Daddy wasn't there. Take me to the fair.
Oh, man. All right. So Team Andy catching a dub over 7-10 Zach. Both teams 7-6. Big Juicy catching a dub 8-5. Crispy catching a dub. Both teams 5-8. Him and Bogey. Song 9-4 catching a dub over Team Sean. Wake and Bake Trip caught a dub, and Wake and Bake Trips 8-5. Johnny, ooh man, look at this. So this is what Johnny was talking about. Less than a 2-point margin of victory over your mama's pimp. And your mama's pimp is the number 1 seed.
That's a big time. Don't slap the hoe.
Oh shit, he had T-Law in there. Crazy. T-Law did enough. Oh, and Chase. So yeah, it's oh man, he had Tank Dell in there. Yeah, Tank Dell. The big old 0 last week because he got hurt hella early, right?
Yeah, I seen that pop across early. Yeah,
that was bullshit. Damn. So Team Johnny putting himself in a position to where he could potentially get a bye week now. With that dub, your mama's pimp and song are at 9-4. Both teams in line for the bye if they win. But Johnny, Big Juicy, and Wake and Bake Trip, Johnny's got more points than Song. So if Johnny catches a dub, Song catches a L, could be some fun.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Been living here for a good minute. I got the garage open. I can smell someone smoking something good. I'm like, what? That's not me. It's just coming through the air. You know, that's loud. That's loud when it's just floating down the street.
Where you get that from? You supposed to pop out on him.
You know what I'm saying? I was about to. I was like, that smells good. I even looked at my joint. Oh, my joint is out. That's not me.
So because Team Andy and Team 710 Zach are both 7-6 at the 6 and 7 spots, the guys in front of them are not guaranteed in the playoffs. Johnny, Big Juicy, and Trip. Johnny's probably in there because of points. And actually looking at Zach and Andy's points, I don't know if they're going to be doing too much leapfrogging over those guys in front of them. Team Sean, though, most points against, has over 1,600 points for. If he wins and Andy and 710 Zach lose, he's going to leapfrog them. So he could still potentially get in there. Top 8 teams are still going for it. Crispy, Bogey, Big Dave, Team Lexi Ray.
Wait a second. I'm still alive?
No, I was going to say thanks for playing.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, bottom 4 are eliminated after the way that it turned out. After, week 13. So top 8 teams are still
8 and up.
There we go. And Johnny said this has been a fun league. He said I was mad till T-Law woke up and Chase came back. Said then I went on a run. I like it.
Now you gotta figure out your QB situation this week, or I guess he's waiting it down. Maybe.
Who's he got down there on that emoji?
Who you talking about?
This little girl.
I don't know I don't know where that's from.
Yeah, because then also people could use emojis from other channels.
Well, no, he's talking about just his profile picture, though.
Oh, that's his profile picture. Oh, that wasn't like the other thing.
Mm-mm. So let's see. So Zach is going up against Team Big Dave. Okay. Team Juicy going up against Team Andy. Team Andy loses, going to put himself in a not so good position. Song's going up against Bogey. Sean's going up against Crispy. Your Mama's Pimp going up against Lexi Ray. And then Wake and Bake Trip going up against Johnny. This is going to be a tough matchup for those guys. 2 8 and 5 teams squaring off. There we go. Let's see how it all shapes out. Johnny said he's got Browning in there at QB right now.
Let's go.
Going to war.
Let's go, Big Brownie.
All right. Division 9. Here we go.
I don't know about that Brownie.
I mean, here's my thing. Is that Zach Taylor's a hell of a play caller, play designer, etc., right? And they got weapons, so I mean, when you look the way they manufactured, he had manufactured 350 yards, but I think like 250 of them hoes was after the catch. So they're, you know what I mean? They're making it real safe for him to produce. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's the matchup too. The Colts are kind of ass on defense.
I was about to say the matchup and also the tape. You know, now niggas know who he is. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. And the Jags are really poor on defense, so you know what I mean. He did show out.
All right, Division 9. We start off. Oh man, Silky Johnson. He's killing it over here. He's 11-2. Catches a dub over the Denver Mannings. Crispy catches a dub over Phil. We'll see if 6 and 7 is enough to stay alive. Bonafide catching a dub over One Nation. Bonafide 7 and 6. JPZ catching a dub over the Zocap. 95 Chase catching a dub over 710 Zach. And Team Nibo catching a dub over Song. And Silky Johnson, he's got that number 1 seed locked up either way. 11.
What was name? Zo what?
The Zocap.
Oh, Zocap. I wonder if he's from Florida.
Let's see.
That's where all the Zos at. You know what I mean?
Let's see. And then, man, this one's hella top heavy. 95 Chase, Song, and JPZ all 9 and 4. Team Nibo is 8 and 5.
What?
And then we got Bonafide. Oh man, Crispy's done. Top 6 teams are locked in, man, because even though if Bonafide loses and Crispy wins, they'd be tied in record. Crispy would need to outscore him by over 120.
Crispy has to score 200.
Let's go, Dad.
And Bonafide needs to score less than 80. Crispy needs an insane score. Insane score. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's see how this all shapes out. Who's facing who? Crispy, he's got a good matchup, the Denver Mannings, but he's only projected for 111.
Oh, come on, Dad. Do better.
Silky Johnson going up against Phil. Jay Peasy against One Nation. Bonafide against Team Zocap. Nibo against 710 Zach. Here we go. Song and 95 Chase. That's really the only matchup that like makes a difference here because both teams are 9-4 right at the top. So whoever wins is going to have a higher seed no matter what.
Big bomb. Big game.
There we go. There we go. Let's go to war.
You had to be a winner in that league to like even be like considered in.
Yeah.
6 and 7, 7 and 6.
You had to be part of the best of the best of the best, sir. With honors.
And Bonafide could jump up to 5, and Nibo could drop down to number 6 with a win and a loss by those guys. That's about the most that can happen here. Most guys are pretty much locked in, but it's crazy. Song and 95 Chase. I mean, that you win, you're in the bye.
Big gang.
Hell yeah.
Hey, remember Will Smith? When he started mocking him, he's the best, the best, the best, sir. That shit always had me dying. Because I was already dying from the dude first, right? The best of the best of the best, sir, with honors.
Classic. Here we go. Let's jump to Division 10.
They doing my man Will Smith bad right now, man.
That's what happens when you're on top for so long. You know, you got to come down to earth sometime.
They doing it bad.
They do it to every one of them.
It's what do you call that?
An entanglement?
No.
Illuminati?
No, what's the yeah, that too. He's been kicked out. And what's it called when we the fantasy when you regress to the mean? It's all it says, right? For Will, he's just
negative regression? Or
yeah.
He's regressing.
Yeah.
We get some positive regression out of him. People hate it when I say that shit. It's using the word correctly.
Ooh, man. According to Adam Schefter, T-Law, they're planning on having him start, but he still needs to work out pre-game for the final.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna front. I got a Joe Flacco pivot in all the T-Law joints I have, and I'm hella excited to pivot to him against fucking Jacksonville, bro.
Yeah.
Jacksonville gives up booty.
Peace out, Tina. Oh, shit. Getting fancy tonight. He says he's about to go hit up the Olive Garden. What's the occasion?
Let's go.
Getting real fancy tonight, Tino.
You laugh.
It was funny, man. Remember when Olive Garden, like if you went, I mean, when you were younger, you went to Olive Garden, like, oh, we're stepping it up. We're going to sit down.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Shit,
Somebody got paid.
Fuck around, get to the Red Lobster too, bro. What?
Oh, yeah. I ain't messing around.
You go to that Red Lobster, you're like, oh, shit, I get to pick the lobster.
And do they still got Sizzler?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just not as popping as Red Lobster. I think Red Lobster won.
Like, listen, here's the thing. I've never seen any other Sizzler ever in the world except for there's one in the east side of San Jose and it's still there, and that's just the GOAT. You know what I mean? Sizzler was the shit, man.
Sizzler was fire.
Like, we used to go there hella broke, bro, and just get like the salad bar because they had these fried chicken wings that were like breaded, like super legit, bro. And you can make tacos and then just eat like a shitload of fucking clam chowder. But it was right by our high school, so like we used to go to that shit all the time. Cut school. Yeah, like
I'm just saying though, Sizzler wouldn't have even been shit if it wasn't for White Man Can't Jump.
Or Billy Madison.
I don't know. We used to go to Sizzler.
Yeah, Sizzler was the shit, right? I was like,
I mean, that was just my bad joke. But you don't remember White Man Can't Jump? We go and Sizzler.
Oh yeah.
We go and
Sizzler.
See, that's what I'm saying, because Sizzler was that shit. Hey, they have the bread, right? I make this bread at home, matter of fact. But like, but over there at Sizzler, it's only one side. They get a little slice of bread, and then they put fucking like butter and like garlic, and then you fry it on a fucking Parmesan cheese, so like it crusts on one side. That's just the shit, bro.
Marty, this is fire. Marty said he's got 69,000 channel points.
69 dudes.
Let's get it.
So
yeah, you get channel points just by watching for a certain amount of time. I think it's like every 10 minutes you watch, you get like 100 channel points or some shit like that. And then like the more like if you keep coming on the different streams and big pause, but if you keep watching the live streams and you catch your streaks, you know, you get more channel points. It's a cool way to interact.
69 dudes.
69 dudes.
All right, here we go. Division 10. Pacademic catching a dub over Chaotic. We got Trey, 4th and Flex Trey catching a dub over Lee. Lee might be done after that one. Kid is staying alive over here, catching a dub over the Juanita Bombita. Adrian.
We got to get that staying alive drop for next week. Motherfuckers that made it, stay still in it.
Yeah.
Get the drop, you know what I mean? Staying alive.
Big game. Catching the dub over Bandy B flexing. I don't know if 6 and 7 is going to be good enough, but we'll see. Crispy catching a dub over Just a Hacker. Crispy 7 and 6. And Danny, Team Danny, the 5, 7 and 1. Oh man. That's crazy. That tie really screwed them over. Is worse than a loss. Maybe might as well have been a loss.
Right. Still tight. It's 8 up.
Hell yeah. All right, team.
Danny's pissed.
Hell yeah.
We didn't seen it all, huh? In these leagues. I mean, in these leagues.
Hell yeah. And
200
Marty said a tie, right?
Tie.
We saw a tie, I believe it was last week. And I was like, looking for it like a dumbass. I was like,
think of the odds of that too, because the odds of that are crazy because even in the best ball, we've only had one recorded tie so far, at least that we know of. You know? And there's 74 of them hoes. You know what I mean? 74 of 12 team divisions. You know what I'm talking about?
And I pretty much went through all of the standings last week, and there's only been one tie. just my luck.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was last week that we had this tie, 139.87 to 139.87. Like how crazy is that? You talk about the odds. Bogey said the odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're talking about 8 players out of all however many fantasy players there are, you know, that could be out there, and that combination.
Yeah, and they don't have there's no way they have the same players. So you had to have the fucking equal amount of total scored points with this combination of 8 each that met to that number. The odds of that are pretty fucking insane.
Yep. So here we go. We got Team Chaotic and Pacademic. Looks like based on points, they got the 1 and 2 seeds locked down.
Oh, they just played too, huh?
Yeah, and Pacademic won. Like, so that makes it to where if Chaotic loses and Pacademic wins, he's gonna leapfrog her. They're both either way, they're both in the 1 and 2 spots because of their points. Kidda, if he wins, he's gonna lock down that 3 spot. He's might be a little bit fugazi. He's only got 1462 on the points, but yeah, I mean, either way, he's 8 and 5. This is where it all gets crazy after the 8 and 5. So Kid is lucky. He caught enough dubs to where he is locked in for this. But we got Crispy 7 and 6, 4 seed. Azilla 5 seed, 7 and 6. Trey, 4th and Flex Trey, 7 and 6 at the 6 seed. 4th and Flex Bandy, 7 and 6 at the 7 seed. And then Big Game James, 6 and 7 at the 8 seed. And then Danny and Just a Hacker Man at their 5, 7 and 1. They would, if one of them would have caught the dub, that person would be in the mix. But because they both tied, they're both eliminated. They cannot catch up.
It's a bloodbath.
Lee and Juanita Bombita also out. Thanks for playing, guys. We appreciate it.
Mira.
Let's see. Big game James. Can he do it? He's also got to outscore fourth and flex Trey. So he needs fourth and flex Trey to lose and needs Bandy.
So you might say he needs a big game.
He needs a big game. Big game James. Gotta have a big game. Gotta live up to your name.
He got it in his name, man.
Gotta live up to your name.
What's that? 6 and up? I mean, 7 and up.
Yeah, 7 and up, or at least 7 and 6.
Well, I mean, the 6 and 7 is still in it. He needs a little help from any of these 7 and 6 teams to lose. But there's 4 of them. He would need. Actually, I guess he needs.
He would need a Christmas miracle.
He needs two of them to lose. No,
specifically the ones that are right above him. Bandy. He needs the fourth and flex podcast guys to both lose.
He needs a big game here.
Let's see. Chaotic's got Lee. Trey has got fourth and flex. Trey has Pacademic. Tough game for him. Big game James. He's got the Juanita Bombita, so he's got the best matchup for him, and that's the last place team.
Mira, Juanita Bombita.
Bandy B Flexen is going up against Kidda. So both the fourth and flex guys are playing either a 9 and 4 team or an 8 and 5 team. So they got to earn it. And who are the other? Crispy's one of the other 7 and 6 teams. And who is the other 7 and 6 team? Azilla going up against Just a Hacker. Man.
No spoiler alerts, really.
There was only one division that all 6 seeds were locked up. That's it.
That was the last one.
Yeah. That was it. Every other one, there's people fighting. We've even had it where 11 teams are still in the mix, even if they are just fighting for one final spot there. Still in it. And I don't know. That's really all you can ask for, right? Like, I'm sure a lot of those teams probably thought they were done a couple weeks ago. Maybe they caught a win, in a couple random spots, and a couple people lost where they needed them to. And at least you're in it last week of the playoffs. Like, you got a shot.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Yeah. John, what up, John? What it do, bro?
What up, John?
Marty said for someone to have the same score in a league is crazy, let alone to be playing each other in that exact same week. I know, right? And out of all these combinations and everybody that you could have been playing, just opponents that you could have been playing, it's crazy.
It happened here, folks.
I hit red 7 times in a row one time.
I like it.
Wow.
Did you keep betting big on it?
I kept taking it away.
That's even better.
There's no way.
Yeah. And then, so then when it finally busted, I only lost to whatever I had on there. Yeah. My girl. Yeah, it was insane. We were at the Pachanga.
Okay.
Up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and fucking, where's that in, hold on, don't say it, Temecula.
Yeah.
My girl got family out there, so every time we go out there, it's like, it's the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Song, he changed his name to Hey Cool Song. What up, dude? He said, hey, y'all, Drew Lock versus the Niners or Cup?
Wait a second, Drew Lock's playing now?
I'm playing Cup.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, wait. Why would Drew Lock be playing? Oh, I did see something. Hold on, about Gino. Hold on a second. Let's see. Gino is what's dealing with considered to be a 2-week injury to his groin. And as much as the Seahawks QB would like to play through it, Seattle is not expected to decide on his availability until pregame warmups.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, but he's got to go try to get Drew Lock somewhere. I know I need to go to fucking these 3 QB leagues. Uh-oh. Jamie just made a move in the
I just seen that.
Yeah. See, people are making moves. We break the news right here to you guys, and we gotta make moves. Gotta make moves.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on here.
It is still Drew Lock, and he fucking sucks.
Who the fuck wants him?
You know, it's almost like you need to leave him for a landmine. I'm picking him up in the 3 QB leagues. Yeah, in some leagues, I almost feel like I just want to pick him up just to spite. Like other
okay. I feel that. You don't think that'll bite you in the ass later?
I mean, in the 3 QB league specifically, definitely picking him up. But yeah, I don't know. It's you never really know, right? Hindsight's 2020. I could be blocking someone from some, potentially injury. Like to myself, but could self-inflict that injury and somehow play him. Hey, One Nation, what up, bro? So we just got done. I know I can't remember if you're in the mix on those teams that you took over. I know one of them you I think in the 8 or the 9 you're out. Marty said, what if he starts? What if this is the start of a 100 career starts for Drew? Oh, man. I don't know. You just remember how bad he looked the last time we saw him? Oh, wait. Maybe this isn't Song. Or does Song have multiple accounts? Because we do have where do I have that?
I'm going Dylan.
Man, I'm going to go Noah Brown because A.J. Dillon sucks.
He does, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I like what Love's been doing. He's been getting like more creative with the offense.
Yeah, it hasn't really been. It really hasn't been. What's it called? It hasn't been benefiting AJ Dillon. Yeah, so this is crazy. So hey, Cool Song has got one. He said, "Nah, man, it's always been my account." But then we got Yuza Korean. His name is also Song. So it's crazy. We got multiple songs in the building. What up, guys? One more dab.
You so Korean.
He said, "What the fuck is that?" Hey, Cool Song is what it is. Apparently, I got thrown off. Unless Song's fucking with us right now. You fucking with the Song? Is it the same person on 2 devices just fucking with us? But that's hilarious. So, all right. I got gifted this Dr. Dabber Khalifa Kush collab edition on the little digital dab rig.
Okay.
I'm giving this a little clean, and then with the cotton swab, and then we're gonna pack up another dab. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know, like I was using the torch for so long, and it's like, man, it's living like a caveman, fucking in this like Jetsons world that we're living in. So upgraded to some space age shit.
Yeah. I mean, some people like especially in the 710 culture, they kind of like they still like on they flame shit. They still want the flame. Like for some reason they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't heat up as fast, and I don't know. You catch different people, like, you know what I mean. But like that's good for on the go. That's good to like just keep it going, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. I had a couple dab rigs, and I prefer those. I prefer the ones that heat up slowly. You know what I mean? I can control the temperature, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, we could be living like Fred Flintstone or George Jetson. Like, there's kind of like no in between. And I don't know. I'm glad that they gifted it to me. That's for sure.
I feel like you could taste the weed better in those, I mean, not the weed, but, taste the concentrate, taste the terps. You could taste like more of what you want in that, as opposed to just blowing your lungs out with a hot torch. You know what I mean? And then it's burning all the terps up.
I guess it just depends on how good you are at gauging the nail, in which there's, literally other than like, you know, just knowing the nail, knowing, you know, how hot you think it is, but really it's still just all a guess. No matter what.
I mean, they got shit. You know, you can take dab rights. The dab rights, it'll you know show you like the temperature and all that. But
yeah, but I mean, this I know when I'm heating it up, it heats it up to 525. You know? There is no guess. Like I know what it's heating it up to.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So his name isn't Song. He said he just streams concerts on here. So I have this stupid ass username. Okay. I like it. Use a Korean. His real name is Song. So that's how we were tripped out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I thought there was two different songs in the chat.
Cool.
All right, so one more dab.
Well, you know what? You want to know what else is meta? Is that when Song you said he's the rap, he was MC Cool. Remember that?
Yeah.
So it is that's why I was like, oh shit, okay. He's just
real trippy, right?
Yeah. Universe shit.
Real trippy. Well, so one more dab, and then we're gonna get out of here. Doe, what do you guys got new over in with WAFERZ?
We got the WAFERZ stash. I think I talked about it last time, but that's really what's going on, man. It's like a special release, special grow, in-house, like some stupid shit, all kind of from hybrids to indicas to sativas, like stupid, crazy, man. I wish I had the whole list in front of me right now, but next week I'll have a list for y'all next week.
That's that big special.
But yeah, that's what's going, man, and getting ready for this new year. You know what I'm saying? We got some special things going on. We building out a spot to do our WAFERZ TV and everything like that. So that's exciting. Yeah, man, we got a couple of things up our sleeve this year.
I like
some proprietary things.
I'm excited for y'all, man. I'm excited.
Thank you, man. And I got you fellas some stuff. It should be going in the mail tomorrow, I believe. I got your size. Well, what we had talked about, and I got your size as well. So
nice.
We're gonna get you guys sauced up too, man. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah, I want to be out here WAFERZ down. You know what I mean? Just dripping.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Dripping like a faucet. You know what I'm saying?
I should have been had y'all boys dripping, bro. I'm tripping.
I know, right? You know what's funny is like I'm not like I don't just like ask for shit like that. I don't know. It's never really been in my repertoire like that. Like, yo, I mean, that's not necessarily a good thing either, because like you know what I mean. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? You know what I mean, but because now that I think about it, like we could have been WAFERZ down here, just like doing the WAFERZ review.
Yeah. Bro, I just been having so much going on, so I just had thought about it. I'm like, yo, why don't they have WAFERZ gear and everything? Like, you know what I mean? What's like they don't gotta win, like, but again, it's like it threw me off because y'all playing. So you know what I mean? Like I was just in this whole this bubble, like you know what I mean? It's all still new.
It's the inaugural year, so you know that usually means like working the kinks out and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I got y'all though, man. I got specialties for y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
Gonna be real wild next year. I already know.
Appreciate you, twin.
And One Nation, what do you say? IDP 123. Need 2 flexes. Gibbons, Sampson, Clark, Cunningham, Duke Riley. Man, fuck. I'm just going
Gibbons for sure.
I'm just going the first 2.
And then I want to talk to Sampson.
Yeah, fuck it.
I want to talk to Sampson.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those ones. I'm trying to find some of the gifts. Something from I'm trying to just get like a dope lead gif from like, a bunch of dope movies. We have 9 slots. So I'm trying to find 9 dope.
Hella funny in Tales from the Hood.
Oh yeah. What is he? He's
like the
curator.
He's the devil.
He's a demon.
Yeah, he's basically the devil, but he's in human form as a mortician.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he tells all the tales of the slain men that are in the caskets. You know what I mean?
Savage.
Oh, the shit.
That's a good one. You'll be knee deep in the shit.
Oh, the shit.
I need to. That's a good rewatch.
I ain't seen that one in like 30 years, bruh.
That's a good rewatch. It's funny. It's funny as hell. Joe Torre's in that,
and it's real dark too. Like David Allen Greer, he's like the abusive father. But
yeah. He
remember
goes
the
off
son
in that.
the son views him as a monster, so that he draws them and shit. And like so, like when the son comes, the dad comes in, he's just a piece of shit dad. You're like, ooh, whoop, get up, and then when you see the shadow, it's a monster. And like then he just fucks that monster. He figures that like he can like fold the paper up and then just start breaking the dude up. Oh, like you know what I mean? He's like, that shit was Or the one with the on the plantation with all the little voodoo, all the little the painting, with all the it was like an old grandma, like a black lady, but she was like a slave, and she had all these little children around her. It was a painting of them, but they would come up off the painting and then murk fools. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit's scary as fuck. Now that I think about it, bro.
Never seen that.
You gotta watch that. You gotta watch
really
that.
good.
Tales from the Hood.
Oh, and then the last they had the third story was pretty dark too, but it was Akeem from Brandy or from Moesha. Remember she had like the neighbor. He was like he was like the little comic relief, but he played the super gangster that murked hella fools, and then like he was about to get executed, right? And then before execution, he's just like tripping. You know what I mean? They got him in this room. And then, like, they just start seeing all the ghosts of all his victims and shit. And they just start, like, fucking trolling them. You know what I mean? Shit is wild.
Good recap.
Hell yeah.
Right. That was a good recap without the spoilers.
Yeah, you see, right? I'm all about it. I want people to go watch that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'll always say, if it's 20-year-old plus, 30-year-old, like, there's no spoilers at this point.
True.
You ain't lying. It's not like someone, if they ain't watching it in 30 years, whatever I tell you ain't gonna make you not watch it again. You know what? It might even make you watch it. Like, oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. You know what I mean? Like pique someone's interest. You know what I mean?
All right. So just a reminder, make sure that you go subscribe to the audio version of the podcast, the Fantasy Football Hustler podcast. Subscribe to the 420 Crew Twitch. Go follow us on the Facebook fantasy advice group. There's a dynasty group and a redraft. You'll see the redraft. Like you literally type in fantasy football in the groups, and it's the first thing that pops up. 103,000 people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, go join up. And remind them where they go find all the WAFERZ shit if they're in Cali.
Man, check us out. Go to wafers.co. You can go to the link. That'll show you exactly where we're at. You can type in your city, see what nearest city is have our product and where our stock is at. So that's pretty cool. You can also follow us on IG. You can find us on Twitter. All the handles. WAFERZ Official. So check us out, man. We got some dope stuff coming up.
Hell yeah, dope.
Hoagie, let them know.
Man, you already know, man. Very elusive.
All right. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you tomorrow for
next week.
Football Sunday Fun Day. Let's get it.
Oh, guys. Blessings.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the